Hi friends, MD Vegan. Breakfast time with ice cream and fruit salad. And I put the fruit salad in yogurt, so many things together, many different fruit and flavors, but mainly I have three wonderful fruit that are really extraordinary. Blueberries, the healthiest fruit we have. Blue color goes to the brain and helps it. Children eating blueberries are tested, and they have for hours directly after eating them better results in their tests, school and so. Strawberries, everybody loves them. It's a love fruit. Strawberries are wonderful. And I combine them with kiwis. That's a very special fruit to me. It's a kind of solitary, like pineapples, for example, similar. They have an enzyme that can digest protein. It's very special. It can be very sour, very harsh. So you have to be ripe to be really delicious, and they have wonderful vitamins and super healthy. I cut some slices out to decorate my glass. I show that later. But first, the yogurt dressing goes around the fruit salad. And on top of that, I put an ice cream. But first, my yogurt dressing. Here, I have cashew yogurt. You can take basically any plain yogurt. Cashew yogurt, I show you how to make it in a video linked under this one. Basically, you're blending cashews with water and some bacteria culture, acidophilus. This is cashew. This is date mousse, blending dates with water. Another video under this one shows you how to make the date mousse. The cashew yogurt, once you have it, you can always continue making from the same batch more yogurt. You only need to purchase the bacteria once, they never die, always multiply. That's fun, and I'll show you the video. The only thing I made mistake at first is putting too much yogurt in the glass. Overnight, the bacteria do their job at room temperature, and they produce yogurt. They ferment the yogurt, the cashew cream. And then I have a half lemon here, juice. Half lemon juice, not too much. Yogurt is already sour. Too much would be too much, too sour. But a little bit can be very nice to highlight the other flavors. So sweet and sour, that's from yogurt, date mousse, and lemon, highlights the flavor of the other fruit. Fruit are basically sweet and sour with many different other flavors, but that's the main characteristic difference, sweet and sour for fruit. And dates and lemon, they highlight these flavors, natural flavors. It's a nice trick. It's like salt, a little bit like salt in a regular dish. A little bit of salt can highlight the other flavors. But that works in a different way, but it's not too much, not now. So the cashew yogurt here with the lemon juice and the date mousse looks like this. It's a nice creamy texture. And I put my fruit right in there, the blueberries and the strawberries. I cut the strawberries a little down to small pieces so that they have the same texture, basically, and the same with the kiwis. I also cut them into small pieces. All of them, but 4 slices. I always cut out 4 slices because they have this beautiful kiwi texture inside. You know, I like this visual effect. I will show you how I decorate my glass with that. Very nice. So it's good to have always different fruit for breakfast. Fruit is perfect for breakfast because it has sugar, a lot of sugar, packaged in a healthy way with phytonutrients, fiber, all these things that make everything healthy. Only plants have that. Fiber is that what stands up a plant, gives it shape, and it's not to digest for the body. The bacteria in the body do that. They digest these fibers. And by doing that, we also get some of the benefits, more nutrients, very healthy, polyphenols, they're called, very important nutrients. They also come from fiber. So fiber is one of the most important things for us to eat. And and they have plenty in fruit, and always different fruit means you get a different array of nutrients and colors and flavors. That is all nutrients, phytonutrients, nutrients made by plants. All these nutrients are needed. The more different, the better. This is the new science, relatively new. It's called food synergy or nutritional synergy. The synergy is playing together like a symphony. These nutrients play together, and each plant has thousands of them, up to thousands they can have. And they work together only when they are isolated in a pill or so. They don't work that much anymore. You need to have them together, synergy together. And that's why we need so many different plants. The most important thing after plant-based whole food, I would say variety. And that's more and more science learned about that. It began in the 2010 or so, about science took off about vegan food. And more they find out these things. It's not so old, that knowledge. Here you see, these are the kiwis. I decorate the glass with it. And top now goes the ice cream. I come back in a moment because I have to get the frozen bananas out of the freezer to make the blitz ice cream that you can eat that right away from the freezer, from the blender. You need really frozen bananas. They thaw too fast, so I have to go now and get them. See a second. These are the frozen bananas here. They're really hard cold now. And that's important because when you make blitz ice cream, you can eat it right from the processor and making these beautiful scoops with it without going to freeze anymore. But for that, you need two things. First, you need the food processor with the S-blade. I would say that's important because you can make it with the blender, the high-speed blender, but that's hard to really get the frozen bananas cut because the blades are too small, too fast. They don't grip that fast, and then they melt them down too fast. So you might have to freeze it again. If you only have a blender, you can also make the ice cream, but you maybe cannot make the scoops. It's still ice cream. Yeah? When you have to freeze it again, you can make the scoops. But it is all easier with this one. It's a very good tool. And the second thing is bananas have to be frozen really hard because, again, when they are too soft, too melted, it won't be scoops. So that's tricky. And then I refine the frozen bananas. And then I refine the frozen bananas with two more ingredients. One is cashew flour. I make that myself. I put some cashews in the coffee grinder, electric, and then I have in seconds cashew flour and vanilla. You can take any kind of vanilla. This is a large teaspoon of vanilla powder. You can also take liquid vanilla, whatever you can get. I have at hand. Vanilla is amazing because it opens the flavor, the space for the flavors. That's how I would describe it. It's a feeling, of course, hard to describe. But that's what vanilla does to me. It opens a vast space in my imagination. The other flavors can expand there. So it supports the other flavors, makes me more sensitive to that. It's an amazing spice. It can be used with sweet or with savory dishes. Vanilla pea soup, for example, chili vanilla is a classic pairing. So there are many, many ways to use vanilla. It's an amazing spice. And for ice cream, of course. And the cashew flour, that really is a bomb because it makes the ice cream, the blitz ice cream, the nice cream, with bananas, almost like creamy, like from an ice machine. So I'll show you that now with a blender dance for blitz ice cream. This looks like a real vanilla ice cream to me. Have a look. That's what it should look like. So when I freeze the ice cream, the bananas a long time, when they're very cold, let's say, then I can process a little bit longer. And the more I process, the longer before they melt, right? Before the ice cream melts again. And I freeze it, when I process it longer, beautiful scoops I can make now, as you can see. I'll show you in a moment. And then all the chunks will be processed into a very nice ice cream. And one thing also I want to say, when the bananas are really ripe, you got a wonderful creamy texture. If the bananas are not so ripe, if they are a little bit green or so outside, can rather be brown. If they are not so ripe, then the ice cream gets a gooey texture more. So the best is you freeze your bananas when they are really ripe. I do that. I go to the shop, get a bunch of bananas, a large amount, and then I wait until some of them are really ripe, and then I freeze them. I cut them into small pieces, or little slices, and then I get the best ice cream. There's some tricks, but it's not difficult. Any blitz ice cream, I can eat it right away, enjoy it right away. I have the most beautiful breakfast here, and it's super healthy. All the berries, the nuts, cashews, they make it more last. All these colors. And then the ice cream melts into the yogurt. Also, there's nuts in the yogurt, makes it last. Fermentation in the intestine is very healthy for the immune system, and so happy bacteria inside with the yogurt. The best breakfast ever. When it's warm outside, right? Getting warm now, ice cream is back. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like my video, subscribe. MD Vegan on YouTube. I have another recipe every single day to enjoy the endless vegan variety, our gift from nature. And find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and X. And if you would, make a donation. There's a link or a button under the video called Thanks. Thanks.